again with you guys. We're going to learn how to multiply and divide integers, negative and positive integers. So you can see on the board here we've got negative 3 times positive 7. And you can see that I have this drawing on the right that I call them mouse ears. Sometimes we call them bear ears in class. You can see that one ear we got a multiplication sign, the other ear we got a division sign. The only time we use this mouse ears or bear ears is when we're multiplying or dividing integers. So inside the big circle we've got a negative, another negative, and a positive. Okay, we'll go ahead and erase that. Then we're going to use these mouse ears in solving these problems. Now the reason I like multiplication of integers better than adding and subtracting them is that when you multiply, you're still just going to get a normal multiplying answer. Which means like 1 times 5 is going to be 5. 5 times 2 is going to be 10. So when you multiply, you're going to get the same answer. You don't have to worry about do you have more negatives or more positives like you do when you add or subtract. In this case, we use the mouse ears. Okay, the first integer here is a negative integer. So we would come over here and we would cover up the negative. Cover that negative up with our hand. And then the other integer is a positive. So we would also cover this up. Which would, if we covered both those up, then we'd only be left with a negative. And that is what our answer is going to be. It's going to be a negative. Then we simply multiply 3 times 7, which is 21. Okay, so we use the mouse ears. The reason we use the mouse ears is so that we will cover up whatever integer is being used. In this case, the first integer was a negative, so we cover up the negative in the mouse circle there. And then we would cover up the positive, and all that was left is a negative, so your answer has to be negative. Now I'm demonstrating how multiplication will be shown in lots of these problems. It could be a dot, like right here, or it could be a number next to a set of parentheses with another number inside. That also means to multiply. Both these things mean to multiply. And the answer will be the same for both. Okay? Because you've got a negative times a positive, and again, covering those up, cover both these up, all you have left is a negative. All you have left is a negative. Alright, fix that real quick. Let's go to the next problem. In this problem, we've got a negative 3 times a negative 4. And we have to determine, is our answer going to be negative or positive? Well, we go over to the mouse ears. We have a negative for the first integer and a negative for the second integer. And what's left? What's left is a positive. So our answer has to be positive. You can put a plus or not put the plus, it means positive. So 3 times 4 is 12. The answer is positive 12. A negative times a negative will give you a positive answer. Same thing for this one. Negative 3 times negative 4 parentheses equals a positive 12 answer. Okay, one more. Alright, now we have a positive 5 times a negative 3. So positive integer, negative integer will give us an answer of a negative. And 5 times negative 3 is negative 2. 5 times negative 3 in parentheses is negative 2. So what about the other ear? Well, the other ear is division. When we divide, it's the same rules. We have a positive 20, negative 5. So we will cover up a positive, negative, and our answer will have to be negative. So how many negative 5s make up 20? Well, 4. This is the other way that we would show division. It's a fraction. 20 over negative 5. That means to divide. 20 over negative 5 is also negative 4. Right, this time we have a negative divided by a negative. Here's a negative integer, negative integer. Cover that up on our mouse ears. Negative divided by a negative. The answer has to be a positive. So how many 2's make up 10? Well, the answer to that is 5. Last one. Okay. Again, we have a negative integer divided by a positive integer. So cover up the negative, positive, which will leave our answer be negative. So it has to be 8. So how many 4's make up 8? The answer is 2. So negative 8 divided by 4 is negative 2. Same thing here. Negative 8 over positive 4 is also an answer of negative 2. So this is how we multiply and divide integers. We use the mouse ears or bear ears, and we cover up the integers, whatever the first integer is and the second integer, and our answer will be what's left in the bear. Okay? Now, the reason we don't do positives and positives is that you've been doing those your whole math career so far. Since third grade on, a positive times a positive is always equals a positive. Or a division problem, a positive divided by a positive always equals a positive. So you would never need the mouse ears when both integers are positive. You only need the mouse ears when one or more of the integers has a negative. So I hope this has been helpful. Please continue to watch it again to try to understand.